Hey guys, so this is the number one question I get across the map. They come in from DMs, they come in from emails, they come in, when I speak, and rightly so. How do I get started in real estate investing? I mean, if you really take a look at the stock market and everything that's going on, it's all very, very confusing. And real estate can be very confusing too. So here are a couple things that I suggest you do. One, get informed on the different types of real estate investing and what works for you. So too many times I see people wanting to do everything, but they are an expert at nothing. In other words, they're all over the map. And what I always like to say is, pick a lane. So I'm an expert at a lot of things in real estate at this point in my life, but I've been doing this for 30 years. When I started, I focused on multifamily only. And now, of course, I'm doing self-storage, I'm doing office, I'm doing land development, but that all evolves over time. You have to focus or you'll be all over the place and not doing anything. To inform yourself, I think your best tool is reading from high-level people who know what they're talking about. Be very, very careful. Podcasts and YouTube can also help, but be careful that you're only following people that are experts. As I like to say, be careful of who your teachers are. Once you're informed and educated on the different types of real estate and how they work, then you'll have to pick the one that's right for you. So when you think about real estate, it could be single family, it could be single family low entry point, it could be single family custom, it could be single family condo, it could be small multifamily, it could be large multifamily, it could be commercial office, it could be storage, it could be retail, it could be industrial. There's so many options. Those are just the real estate choices. And then from there, you have, do I syndicate? Do I flip? Do I wholesale? So there's a lot of choices that need to be made. But I will tell you, there's a lot of really good folks out here that have picked the lane and are doing very well in their space and in their lane. And I suggest that you dig deep and learn from them before you go out and try it yourself. Once you narrow down and learn everything that you can about the type of real estate, then you should start investing. Then you should start syndicating. But don't take good people's money and put it into something just because you think real estate is a good deal. Because real estate is often about how you buy it, not how you sell it. So buying real estate is the most important thing that you can do. But picking it and being an expert in it is very, very important when you're attracting investors or partners. Hey guys, so just jumping in here. If you like what you see, please subscribe and like so that more people can see this video if they're trying to get started in real estate. Number two, start meeting with real estate investors. Start associating with people in your market. Go to meetup groups, and if there isn't in your area, then create one. A good friend of mine in Seattle did exactly this. He was trying to expand regionally throughout the Seattle area, and he ended up, from Seattle, creating meetup groups, real estate meetup groups around the country virtually. This is before COVID. And he would have all these groups online, and they were wildly successful. And what he did was he increased his network in the markets that he wanted to be in. You are who you hang out with. So if you're not hanging out with real estate investors, then you are missing out. Missing out on learning from them and the deals you might be able to get into. Number three, start taking daily action. Too many times I see people who are all research and no action. I see this way too often. You have to do something every single day. You have to get in a consistent daily habit of working to learn and acquire property. If you don't, you'll never do anything in real estate and will always be aspiring. One thing I'm big on is analyzing the deals every single day. It's basically your homework, and it can be fun. You need to get good at this. Pull up Zillow or whatever real estate platform you want, and each and every day you need to crunch the numbers on at least 2 properties. This will do 2 things. One, you will get fast at calculating a deal. Secondly, you'll get familiar with the market. You'll start to see what the average cash flow you'll need and what normally comes up by each property. And then, if one is significantly higher, you'll want to look more into it. You'll start to see what the average cash flows are on all these different properties. And if one is significantly higher, you'll definitely want to look more into that one. You can't know that unless you know your market. Think about it. In 3 months of doing that, you'll have looked at 180 deals. Think about how much more knowledge you'll have at that point. Number 4, ask questions. Ask a lot of questions. And not just questions, but better questions. When people start, they ask basic questions like, is it now a good time to invest, or where should I invest? While I understand these questions, when they're asked by me, I understand it's usually from a beginner. These are not very good questions because it all goes back to analyzing deals. When you start to be more educated, you'll ask better questions and gain more respect within your investment community. And 5, be ready. Be ready for that good deal. This is the fun part. But remember, you first have to be educated. But once you are and can spot a good deal, make sure that you have your down payment ready or your investors are ready when you find it. If you are raising money from other people, make sure you're connecting with them along the way and you're ready to present them any deal at any time. And when you find the right deal, you want them to invest. That's it. Those are the 5 things I would do if you want to get started in real estate.